In this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to make 5th fam approved donuts. Yes, no frying. We are just going to be baking them, and it is very fast. Like, you don't have to knead it or anything, so it is awesome. Look how soft and fluffy these are, like just unbelievable. Just like regular fried donuts, but without the oil and without the extra time. Just wonderful. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yes guys, I know it's been a while. You guys saw my face. Like, it's been, I've had one hell of a month. Like, August has been amazing, really. Okay, so today I'm happy to be showing you guys my face once again, and today we're going to be making something really perfect. We're going to be making donuts, but this time they're not going to be cake donuts. They're going to be yeast donuts, and they're amazing. Like, yeast baked donut. Like, we're not going to be frying them, so it will have less oil because we're not going to be frying. So it is 5th fam approved basically, and then we're not going to be kneading it, so it takes very little time. So if you're at home and you're craving donut, this is the perfect donut for you. Like, it is baked and it doesn't take any time, and it is awesome. Oh yes, thank you for always watching my videos, and if you're new on this channel, like, you are missed, expectable, but thank God you're here right now. Yeah. Okay, and for all of you guys that have always been here and watching my videos, like, I can see that you guys are watching, and the channel is really growing. Like, I've almost reached my goal. I'm like a few minutes away from reaching my goal. It is awesome. And I'm excited. So thank you guys for always watching my videos, and thank you for being with me, and thank you for the new guys that are here. I hope you guys enjoy this channel. This channel is perfect. Okay, stop laughing. Okay, so guys, if you want to see how to make baked no knead donuts, yes, and no fry, stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so guys, for our yeast donut today, we're going to be needing 200 grams of warm water. You want to make sure it is warm so that the yeast can be activated. And to that, we're going to add 4 teaspoons of sugar. And the reason why you're adding sugar is because when you add sugar and yeast together in a bowl, you're going to leave it for about 5 minutes, and that way it activates the yeast. Like, the sugar kind of feeds the bacteria in the yeast, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to add 2 teaspoons of yeast to the bowl of water and sugar, and then we're going to leave it for about 5 minutes. And then when we come back in 5 minutes, it will look like it will have activated, and it will smell like yeast and look kind of disgusting, kind of like this. So guys, if you notice, I already measured out half a cup of sugar, which I took 4 teaspoons from it. Yeah, don't forget. And then I already measured out as well 1.5 cups of flour, and I already added 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the flour. Okay, so now we are going to take this and we're going to stir it. But before then, we are going to melt 100 grams of butter in the microwave, and then we are going to add it. Yeah, and then we are going to stir, and it's important you stir vigorously. So once we are done with this, we're going to stir it really well and make sure there are no lumps in it before, like, while we stir and stuff. So you're going to stir it really well, and you're going to be careful so it doesn't spill out of the bowl. So it is still kind of runny, if you guys notice. So at this point, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to add them at we're going to add them twice, like intermittently. So at first, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and then we're going to stir it really well. Yes, and the reason why you're stirring it so well is because when you stir flour, like, you're beating out the gluten. It's the gluten that gives it, like, the ability to rise and be, like, really doughy and, like, you know, like that elastic whatever you want in a donut, yes, or in a bread. Yes, that's why you need to stir it really well. So it is still a little bit runny at this point, so we're going to add 2 more tablespoons of flour, and then we are going to stir it again. Yes guys, it is really easy, and that's all we are going to do, and then we're going to cover it. Okay guys, so I'm going to tell you guys how to win donuts. So if you've watched until this point, yeah, I'm going to tell you how to win a box of donuts for you to have for breakfast tomorrow. Okay, so what you have to do is tell me what you like about this video and write it in the comment section below, and by tomorrow morning I'm going to pick a winner randomly in Ukraine, of course, and then I'm going to send it to you. If you're in Accra, I'm going to send it to you by taxi, and if you're outside Accra, I'm going to send it to you via Nova Posta. Okay, and I want to send it really early because I want whoever gets it to, like, enjoy it while it is still fresh. Okay guys, so once we've added all our flour to this, we're going to beat it really well, and then we're going to cover it with some cling film. If you don't have cling film at home, you can use like a clean nylon or something and cover the bowl. And then we're going to put the bowl like in a dark place, maybe in the oven or in the microwave. Like, you don't have to turn it on, just leave it there for around 30 minutes, and then we're going to wait for it to rise for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to come back to it. Like, this dough is so easy to make because you don't have to knead it or anything. All you have to do is stir it and leave it for 30 minutes. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be using my donut maker, but if you do not have a donut maker, that is not a problem at all. You can use a silicone donut mold. Yeah, it is very cheap and it is very easy, and this is basically the same thing. But if you're using a silicone mold, all you have to do is butter the mold and add some flour to it so that your donut does not stick while you bake. And you have to bake it at about 150 degrees centigrade for about 7 minutes, about between 7 to 8 minutes in the oven, and then it will be ready. And basically there is no difference between the donut maker and the donut. The only difference is that the donut maker is about 4 centimeters in diameter, while the donut silicone mold for the donut is just about 3 centimeters, just a centimeter difference basically. So right now this is our dough after about 30 minutes. Can you see how like resin it is? Like, it is so cool. It kind of looks like pop-off. Okay, so now we're going to take a spatula, and then we are going to deflate it a little, because you can't pipe it in this way, like the way it is all puffed up like this. You can't pipe it like that. So we're going to use a spatula and stir it a little bit just to deflate it, and then we're going to pour it into a piping bag. If you do not have a piping bag, there is nothing to worry about. You can use a clean nylon that you have at home, or you can use a Ziploc bag. Yes, all you need is a Ziploc bag and a scissors. And I'm going to show you what you need the scissors for. Not just to cut the tip of the Ziploc bag, but like to like help you partition the dough in the maker or in whatever it is you're pouring it in, maybe the silicone mold or something. So guys, we're going to put all of this dough in our piping bag, and I'm going to show you guys how to partition it in your silicone mold or in your donut maker. The reason why you're using a piping bag and you're not just trying to lapta it, like if you're a houser, you understand what I mean by lapta, and you're not trying to just lapta it on your mold, is because like it helps you control how much you're putting and how much like how well shaped you want it to be. You don't want it to be overflowing. Yeah, I did this, but I kind of still made the overflow though, don't mind me. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to pipe into those holes, yeah, and we're going to pipe very carefully. We don't want it to be spilling out, so that like you won't have like excess by the side. I kind of overfilled this, and the reason why I'm cutting with the scissors is because it is kind of too drawy. If you've ever seen like a life dough, like a bread dough or a donut dough, it is very drawy, and it can get very messy really fast. So that's the reason why I'm using a scissors. So you can use a scissors to cut the tip. Just make sure the scissors you're using is a food scissors, and you use it for just food alone. Okay, so we're going to fill up these holes, and then we are going to cover the donut maker. The same thing goes for if you are using the silicone mold. Yeah, all you have to do is pipe into the lines of the holes of the donuts, and then once you're done, put it in the oven and let it bake at about 150 centigrade. So after about 7 minutes, this is what we have. And if you notice, I kind of overfilled it, so it has excess, like it has feathers. Kind of. So but that's not a problem. I'm going to trim it with scissors, and I get to eat the excess by the side. Yay. Anyways guys, so I'm going to do the next batch. Yeah, this recipe makes you 10 donuts basically, and if you're using the silicone mold, like it makes you 12 donuts, but for this it makes you just 10 donuts. Okay, so I'm going to fill this one, and I'm not going to fill it too high so like it doesn't spill over like the first one. And this made about 4. So after that, we are going to close the donut maker and let it bake for a while. So guys, once it is all done, this is what we have. See how perfect it looks, and like the kitchen smells amazing. There's this peculiar smell of yeast that is just wonderful. It smells amazing, and it looks wonderful, like it tastes wonderful. Like, okay, I sound like I like food, but I do like food. Anyway, so I'm going to cut in the middle for you guys to see, and I'm going to do it in slow motion. See how nice and fluffy this donut is. See, it is just like regular fried donuts. The only difference in this case is that it is not fried, so it adds less oil, and like you don't have to knead it. It doesn't take so much time, and like it is not as fattening. It is a wonderful recipe. So guys, if you like my recipe and you try it out, make sure you tag me on Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram link down below so you guys can follow me on Instagram as well. And at the same time, if you like this video, please make sure you like it. Like, click on like right now and subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys for always watching my videos. See how nice, like they look like babies' butts. See how nice they look and wonderful, and like it is so yummy and fluffy, and like no fat, but share, like no fat at all, like, and it's so delicious, and it has the perfect texture of regular fried donuts. It's wonderful, guys, and you should try it out. So thank you guys for always watching my videos. Thank you for, you know, paying attention to this, you know, of our girl. Anyways, so thank you guys. See, there's no oil on my hand at all, like really cool. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.